Okay, thank you. My name is Randy Helten. I speak as a citizen of Vancouver and of Metro Vancouver, and also coordinator of MetroVanWatch.ca. My main point today is I urge you, the Council, to vote against the motion and not accept the regional growth strategy of Metro Vancouver, and instead I urge you to request an extension of the deadline for the acceptance by Vancouver, and also to begin or to extend the process of public consultation with the citizens of Vancouver. And I'm very happy to be here today for the first meeting regarding the regional growth strategy on Vancouver soil in, I believe, over a year. And it's the first meeting since the real content, the real essential elements of the regional growth strategy took concrete form. And I regret a little bit that the meeting is being held at 2 p.m. on a weekday when most people who might be concerned probably have conflict with their own work issues. I'd like you to, though it may be difficult, close one eye for imagination and open one eye just to keep your eye on reality. And I've got just a picture of this region here to put things in perspective. So I'd like to think beyond City Hall today, beyond Cambie and 12th, beyond Vancouver even, and the 20 municipalities, to the entire region. And this is not just even the Metro Vancouver region, but the Echo region, because the decisions made here today will affect the whole Echo region. And not only today, this moment in time on March 3rd, but also to beyond the next election in November, and beyond the next year, beyond the next decade, for the next generation until about 2040. Because those are the implications and the extent of the impact of this decision today about the regional growth strategy. The elected officials and the staff of Metro Vancouver and all municipalities have as their official first obligation the duty to serve the public interest. And we hope that will be served today. Vancouver also has the strongest weighted vote in the whole region of 23%. And we know that the group in Vancouver Council that has the absolute power with the greatest number of votes has already signaled its intention to accept the regional growth strategy. We hope that you'll look beyond that, beyond partisan issues, and think about the long-term benefits of all the people in the region. This is the most important document ever to be created by the Metro Vancouver. There was some mention earlier that there's been a lot of consultation, but the real issues are not when it started, how long ago, and how many meetings there were, but the content and the timing of that consultation. And I believe that the public has not been fully made aware of the issues, the implications of this policy. The relative silence of the public even today, and in responses, for example, on your online survey, I think you got 8 responses. To the public hearing, you had a handful of people appear when it was held in the neighboring municipality of Burnaby. But the public input in the last year or so of the development of this policy has been very, very low. I think part of it's because it's such a complex document. We have not yet, as citizens of Vancouver, received an independent analysis of the implications of the strategy. You are hearing from the voices of those who are the proponents, the authors of this policy, the planners in each municipality and in Metro Vancouver. They are here to sell their product. But we haven't, and as you see with, for example, the development industry, Urban Development Institute had their own review done. They found some serious problems with the policy. In the West End, where I live, we had a planner who has experience with another municipality review this, and he came up with 7 pages in a weekend of reviewing the policy, and found that there are some serious implications that have not been discussed publicly yet. One of them being that there could be cost to the city, which is in contrast to what the staff report says, that there are no cost implications of this policy. One example could be that the DCLs, development cost levies and community amenity contributions, that could be used or claimed by Metro Vancouver and TransLink could actually have some serious cost implications for Vancouver. We also believe that there should be other studies on the environmental impacts, the food security impacts, social and the financial impacts, and also the policy and decision-making impacts of this regional growth strategy. and I'll be finishing in a moment, Chair. We also know that there are problems, in fact, that the text is in violation of the Agricultural Land Commission Act. We're concerned about the transfer authority to TransLink, and which is an unelected bureaucracy, the creation or the strengthening of another layer of bureaucracy which will add costs to the municipalities. So in conclusion, we urge you to get an extension which is permitted under legislation. We encourage you to commission independent reviews of the governance, legal, financial, environmental, and social implications of the RGS, and to start with a new stage of meaningful and timely consultation and dialogue with the public of Vancouver on Vancouver soil. We'd like to see independent voices represented in this discussion, not just from the planners who've written the policy. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Helten.